Hey guys, this is Donnie with Standing Goats Rescue. I was just wanting to do a short video to let you guys know what's going on. The last couple of months I've been having a lot of issues with what I assumed was my blood sugar. It started about a year and a half ago, but the last 2 months my blood pressure has been going up, and I'm on blood pressure medication. I've got a lot of things going on with me as far as my health, and I'm not one to I don't complain about what I deal with daily. And a lot of you know parts and pieces of what all that I deal with. And just to give you an idea, I broke my back 3 different times through my life. Broke my hip, broke my neck in 2005. When I broke my neck, that one shut me down. That kind of ended my career. It ended everything. But I ended up getting a brain injury from the surgery to repair my neck. That's why I'm limited on mobility as far as how far I can turn my head to the side and up and down. But it also messed up my blood pressure. And so I had to get on blood pressure medication. And normally my blood pressure would be around 140 over 80. And last month it was 151, I believe, 151 over 94. And this past Monday, I don't feel right. Something's off. I'm extremely nervous. Like I need to slow down and take a break. I'm just really antsy, on edge, almost like a panic attack. And so we went in Monday. I went to the concert Thursday through Sunday. Kim been dying to go to that thing, so we went. And then I roughed it out. The heat gets to me. I do have asthma and COPD, and so the heat gets to me anyway. But we went on Monday and they did a urinalysis on me to check for bacteria in my urine, check for kidney function and issues with my kidneys, and that came back good. There was no problems there. And they done a blood glucose where they prick your finger to see what your blood glucose levels are for diabetes. It was close to 2 o'clock in the afternoon when we got in to the doctor. I didn't eat anything at all from the time I woke up until I'll let this truck pass. I'm in the front yard because when I go out back, all the baby goats they just constantly hop on me and they're yelling, and it's very hard to get anything recorded on audio. But anyhow, they pricked my finger. I hadn't eaten anything from the time I woke up until after we left the doctor. And they done blood work on me. They did a full panel, but on the blood glucose, when they tested my blood sugar, it came back fine. It was normal. But I didn't have anything in my system to ramp it up, I guess you could say. But it's not a foolproof. The finger prick won't necessarily tell you anything unless you are in the process of having sugar issues. You know, if you're having issues right then the prick of the finger, that little test will tell, you know, that you got something going on. And it's been nonstop. I feel really weird right now. The blood work, once they get the results back, my next appointment's on the 28th. And they said, if it's something bad, something serious, then they will call me in before then, as soon as they get the results. That was on Monday. Today is Thursday. I haven't heard from them, and I hope that's a good sign. But if I don't hear from them, if it's nothing crushing, you know, nothing really, really vital, then I'll find out on the 28th. And I don't know what's going on. I'm a nervous wreck, and I've cut my coffee down. I don't drink soda pops. I'm not drinking tea anymore. I drink water That's just about all I drink, and I'll drink lemonade. I love lemonade, but I've had one lemonade since Sunday, and that was the day before yesterday. But it's water. I drink water nonstop. I'm drinking quite a bit of water now, and I'm urinating a lot. I'm not having trouble urinating, I'm just going a lot. And so hopefully we'll find out something. If it gets any worse than where I am right now and I don't hear anything from the doctor before the 28th, I may go ahead and make an appointment somewhere else. I just want to be right. I don't want to get out in the middle of hiking or somewhere and overheat and something happen major, like a heart attack or anything of that sort, and I collapse and I'm by myself. I don't want that to happen. But that's where I'm at. That's why I haven't done a show. We've been going to bed about 8 o'clock, and I am sleeping really good, which is rare for me. I get up, my back hurts from laying down so long, but if my back weren't hurting, I could sleep probably till 10 o'clock in the morning. But anyhow, that's where I'm at. Brother Don Moore, he went on his Facebook and did a prayer request for me, and I thank you greatly. Don, thank you tremendously. I can't thank you enough. And I'd just like to ask that the rest of you, if you don't mind, please throw a prayer out for me, that this works out good and it works out in my favor. I'd like to stick around a little while longer, but I don't. I've got a fear of doctors, and I'm terrified of getting the results, and I've been that way my whole life. It's not an imaginary fear, it is a real fear, and I don't remember the name of it. It's a white coat something, but it's been that way my entire life. My childhood, every physical I went on as a young boy, I would have a physical and I would have to have surgery following that, and it was non-stop. And when I got out on my own at 16 years old, I vowed I'd never have another physical. I'd never go back to the doctor, because every time I went, I'd end up in surgery. And I'm more afraid of surgery than I am death. And it shouldn't be that way, but it is, and I don't have no control over that. But please, if you don't mind, please send a prayer out for me. I am scared. I don't know what's going on. I can't stay focused, and I want to do a show and touch base with everyone, but the time we get Rosie settled down and the animals are fed, everybody's settled down for the night, when it's nice and quiet, I'm just tired. I can't do it, and I hate that, and it's very hard. I cannot plan to do a show. I cannot set a plan up to do one at a certain day a week at a certain time, because we have an operating, functioning farm that involves livestock. And because of that, issues arise a lot, very often. And several times a week, things pop up, and we got to be there. And when we have an issue, if I plan to have a show, just as an example, at 7 o'clock p.m. on a Wednesday afternoon, we could have one of the animals go down at 6 or 6:30. And then we're having to load them up, rush them to the vet. If we can't handle the problem ourselves, we got to get them some attention. And that's what we do. Our life is dedicated to caring for these animals and providing a good life for them. And if they're in distress or in dire straits, then we stop what we're doing and we attend to them. So that's the reason I don't set scheduled shows. It's impossible for me to do that. I go live when I can, and I haven't felt good to do a show, and I apologize for that. We got bad weather coming. It's raining right there. It's not even a quarter mile from me. But it's coming. We got rain off and on today. It sprinkled about 30 minutes ago, and now we got some rough stuff coming there. I don't know if you guys could hear the rumble of the thunder. It'll be here shortly. But anyhow, our sister Sharon Guy, her surgery turned out really well. She sent Kim a message to let her know how she was doing, and she does not require chemo, I believe, or radiation. One of them she's not requiring it. She doesn't have to have it. And they successfully removed a bunch of her lymph nodes Please don't take me on this number. I could be mistaken, but it seems like it was in the 20s, like 26 or 28 lymph nodes, and only 2 of them showed the C word. Only 2 of them were infected, and they got them. So please send prayers out for Sharon. Keep her uplifted, and let's get her healed up and back at the top of her family where she needs to be. And when you get time and you think about it, send a prayer out for me. I'd greatly appreciate it. And guys, that's all I have for you right now. Still waiting on Brother Jeff. He's working on the truck, trying to get it going, but it's no rush right now. Unless it significantly cools down, I'm not going to go out in the heat and hike around. I'm too scared something's going to happen. If we get out in the middle of the woods and I collapse, then whoever I'm with, if I'm with anyone, they've got to try to figure out how to get me out of there, because an ambulance is not going to make it back there. There's no way they could get to me. But anyhow, just to let you know what's going on, and I'll try to stay on top of this and at least keep you guys updated. Put something out every few days to let you know how I'm doing and what's happening there. And as soon as we hear from the doctor or figure out what's going on with me, and it could be something as simple as it may be time to raise the dosage of my blood pressure medicine. They put me on blood pressure medicine, 10 milligrams of 2 different type medications. I take one in the AM and one at noon, and they started me on those 2 medications in 2005 when I broke my neck, and I have never went in to have the doses changed. I still take the same dose I did back in 2005, and so it may be something as simple as I need a higher dose blood pressure medication, and I hope it's something simple like that, but I don't know. My fear of doctors has prevented me from going in to get tested to see if I do need a higher dose, and I messed myself up by doing that. But the fear that I have to be seen by a doctor is immense. And the one doctor I do see each month, he doesn't handle my heart. He doesn't work with that part of me. But anyway, guys, I hope y'all have a wonderful day today. God bless you. I do love each and every one of you. I apologize for not being around, for being absent. I'm here. Everything's good, and I'll keep you updated and posted on what's going on with me, and hopefully things will change here really soon for the better, and we can get this show back on the road again and get moving. Y'all have a good day. God bless you, and we'll be seeing you soon.